Hello and welcome to the third paycheck of April. So we're doing pretty good. I did go $2 over in restaurant. I already covered it. I'm going to try really hard not to eat out this week so we don't go over anymore. And then of course we still have our nice little $200 overspend that we have to correct, but we're going to save that for the end of the month. So we're just going to flop into May for now and assign this third paycheck. Yeah, so usually what I do is I kind of like skip all of these until the savings until the last paycheck, but I don't think I'm going to do that this time. Let's go ahead and fund the investments. Kind of something weird happened with my Roth IRA. For some reason, they like reset my auto withdrawals. And by reset, I don't really mean reset. They just kind of skipped a month and they gave me a new amount that would be withdrawn. So now it's going to be like 609 or something withdrawn every month. And they kept like my start date and everything from like 2022 when I first set it up. So I'm not quite sure why it happened. I'm guessing it's so that they can withdraw an even amount every time now. I'm not really sure because they were going to get to the end of the year and have like decimals on a penny that they needed to take. So I don't know. But yeah, so basically they skipped last month's auto payment for some unknown reason, and now they're going to start again in May, but at like $609 instead of the $541. They didn't ask me if I wanted to skip April or March, April, May. Yeah, April. We're in April right now. They didn't ask me if I wanted to skip it, so I'm curious if any of you bank with Vanguard for your Roth IRA and you have a setup for your auto withdrawal or auto deposit into the account on like Optimize, and they did that to you, please let me know if you know why in the comments, because I am curious. But my conjecture is so that they could withdraw like the same amount for the rest of the year. Usually these sections are done. I'm just going to collapse these so we know. Usually I kind of just do these three and then I skip those middle three, but until my last paycheck. But I think this time I'm going to do it a little bit different because I am not going to have enough money. If you see, I'm still underfunded $2,000, and that's with some things I don't actually fund, right? So let's benefit of the doubt. Let's unclick exploring and wish farm. We're still $1,700. I only get one more paycheck for like $860. I don't know what happened. Okay, well, this is actually because we've got like that checked, but still, okay. This is more realistic, but we're still 1,300, right? So I'm running like, I don't even know, like $500 over in my like goal amounts that I've assigned for these categories. I have no idea why. I don't know what changed. I mean, I'm sure I just added things and, you know, I mess with the budget all the time and I probably just messed something up really bad, but I don't know what, and I don't want my savings goals to slack because I'm trying to fund everything else, if that makes sense. So I'm going to fund savings first, and then if next paycheck I can't fund some of the really important things like my animal food, vet, things like that, then I may reallocate some of the money I'm assigning right now. But I think I'm going to start by just going and putting some of this into savings straight away so that there is no like accidentally forgetting about it, if that makes sense. We don't actually have enough to even complete this section though. So this one gets 100. I know it says 373, but like over here I wrote 100. So we're just doing 100 for now. This one needs 200, but I guess we're just going to be assigning the 93 for now. So, yeah. I mean, these are right. So let's see if we can project a little, guys. So that's 200. I mean, that's already like a quarter of our paycheck, but it's fine. It's fine. Those are all seem important. Annual pass, not important. So that's great. Giving's kind of important. I'd like to do it if we can. And honestly, it's not that much. I'm really cheap on it right now. 25 to gifts, 1 to random acts of kindness. I wish I could increase that more, but I feel like I have so many. I mean, I probably could, but I say that. But obviously, I said that about other areas, and now we're just so messed up. Education is something I always fund, so I want to fund it, obviously. But I guess if I had to, everything else could just be put on pause. And then animals, we obviously need these 3. And that is already over. That's over. Son of a gun. Why? What happened? I don't understand. I don't. All I remember adding was that line for annual passes. So I don't know why I have so little money right now. I increased utilities like $10. Subscription looks higher, but it's because I combined categories, so it's technically speaking still the same amount. I didn't increase groceries. I didn't increase restaurant. I don't understand. I don't know why there's no money this month. I mean, investments haven't changed. All right, this one's kind of the least priority right now, so we'll just take that away and we'll put 193 here. And then if we go ahead and do all of these again, just how we did them last time. Now, do we have enough? I think we will. Education, vet, food, PSA. Those are the 3 I kind of have to fund. 803. Okay, so we can do that. Kind of super depressing because that we're not funding one of our savings goals, and we're also not funding like my stuff, or even the dog stuff. But I mean, we can do a little bit more. I kind of want to put that 60 to savings, but I guess we can just, my stuff is really cheap. Let's just click all of my stuff. Minus ice skating, because I haven't been ice skating. 866. I mean, I could afford that. That would be it. But then no savings for squirt, and that's kind of that. Now, one thing I can do is I didn't end up spending this 90. So I put that there last month when I thought that I would be spending that. So what if we did minus, like, let's say 60. And then let's throw 10 into spending other, just in case, because there's nothing there. So that gives us an extra 50. And then I can use that 50 to fund potentially some of this stuff, just to lessen the cost. But I don't know why I need to do this. Like, I don't know what happened. I know I did at the beginning of the month. I had kind of a weird month. Sorry if you hear a bell. My cat is like walking around and he has a bell on his collar. But I know at the beginning of the month I had that kind of weird scenario where I was budgeting like the rental deposit return, and I was kind of moving a lot of the money around, trying to parse out 2 paychecks and the deposit return that were all just in ready to assign. So maybe I messed up there, but I am just not, I'm not sure. So if I just go ahead Let's just fund all the cheap things, maybe. 63. Okay, we can't fund all of the cheap things. Yeah, we can put a pause on self-care. Because I should go get a haircut. That's what this is for. Because I hadn't gotten a haircut in like over a year. And then I finally got one last December. And I had a blast. Like, I left feeling so good. So I need to schedule that again. Okay, but that's that 3. So that saves me a little bit of money, which is nice. And then this 19, I mean, we can just kind of put anywhere, to be honest with you, but let's just try and 1750. Oh, 2050. Do these 3. Just so we can get a little bit closer. And then we'll just assign these $4 to the wedding. Or, I mean, I guess I could have assigned it all to the wedding, but I didn't even think of that. So, now we have these 2, and then we have this whole section minus this. We want to do giving if at all possible. We want to do all of these minus that if at all possible. Oh, maybe not self-care, depending on, that might be something we remove if we don't have the money for it. Okay, that's better. And then I'll have like 50, which is good because I always like to fund dreams in my birthday minimum. So that gives us like a good, just under budget kind of thing, you know. We have 860, I think, so we can do that, and that lets us fund a lot more. Okay, so I'm really happy with taking that $50-60 that we took from last month that I had put into adventures. That really makes me feel a lot better about this last paycheck. Again, we're not getting any money on that squirt savings line, which will be a first for me since I started YNAB basically and started all these categories. I can't remember a time I haven't funded that, so not really sure how I feel about that, but that's okay. Maybe I'll end up being able to throw like that extra $20 or so into squirt. That way it can at least get something small. But yeah, guys, I don't know what's going on. I don't know how I have so little money. But then if I flip to June, so this is all empty right now. So theoretically, this should be, oh, well, hold on. Let's click and click. Uncheck these so we don't have all the extra stuff. But 4,220. So I will have about 3,456. So, I mean, we're going to have the same problem. About $760 short. I don't know why. I don't know. Oh, hold on. That's so high because this isn't accurate. So let me just remove that line. We're still like $300-400 short. I don't know how. I don't know what I did. I don't. Oh, man. I don't even know where to remove money from to make the budget more realistic. I mean, obviously, annual passes. I could take that off. I mean, I probably should. Maybe I just put this as like a... Like, I do the little line thing and I do like a 50. We can make it like a $50 goal. And then maybe we just make it an informal goal. So it just has that 50 there and then no actual goal. So that saves us 50. But if we were 300-400, we're still in like low 300s now. I mean, I haven't been doing ice skating, so potentially that's another savings there, but I'd like to get back into it at some point. I don't want to give it up. Is it because I added education up here? I feel like I've always funded education, but maybe I haven't? Is that potentially why? 2, 2, 1. Oh, that was a negative 136. Hilarious. Okay, so I spent out of it that month and I didn't put any in. 60, 100, 100, 100, 100. Okay, so maybe that's where I messed up. I mean, but that's still not 300-400. That's just recouping like 100, right? So we're still like 1 to 200 range. That has to be fixed. Oh my goodness, guys. I do not know what I did. I'm going to look at this. I'm going to try and figure out where things went so wrong. I genuinely don't know. So I'm going to look at it. I'm going to try and figure it out. And I will see you guys next video. If you have any ideas for me to shrink this budget up, I mean, let me know. Let me know. Potentially grooming here. I can maybe edit that. The thing is, I don't want to edit anything, you know? That's what I feel like that's why I'm having trouble, because if anything, I want to spend more on all my categories. Like, I hate having these $1 goals. They just accumulate so slowly. But at the same time, I can't afford anymore. And in fact, I need to lower more. So that's kind of tough for me, but I guess we will see. We will see. All right. Yeah. Okay. I don't know what I'm going to do. Thanks for watching. I hope you guys have a lovely week. Please hit the like and subscribe and leave a comment down below. Thanks. Bye.